So when you start a listing, you actually will start at a screen like this. I'm just going to guide you guys through the steps of making the original listing. Just keep in mind that this is the easy view of creating a listing. Um, Once you actually publish it, it usually takes 24 hours for your listing to go live, and there will be some advanced options that you can edit after this initial onboarding step. Also, when you do use an Airbnb ambassador, you actually don't need to do all of this. We're going to do most of this work for you if you decide to take on the complimentary service. So I'm just going to show you both options, just what you need to do originally and how you can hand it over to us. And I'll also then complete the video to show you how to do it yourself, just in case you prefer that option. So when you get to this screen, um, you're just going to click Let's Go. A lot of people will put boutique hotel as a timeshare. You don't want to do that. You want to actually put apartment. Okay, this is important because timeshares are not hotels. They're a lot different. They're also known as vacation villas. A lot of them have larger units. Even the studios are much larger than hotels, especially the one bedrooms and two bedrooms. As you know, they have full kitchens, dining rooms, cooking facilities. So go ahead and put apartment here. Then you can either put rental unit or condominium. Okay. Do not put serviced apartment because if you put serviced apartment, Airbnb is going to ask you for a bunch of documentation like mortgages, water bills, all kinds of things. So you're going to want to put rental unit or condominium. And then make sure you put entire place. This is very important. If you put a private room or a shared room, people on Airbnb are going to be thinking that they're sharing the place with other guests. A lot of people rent their houses and they rent out rooms in their houses. Or sometimes people even actually rent out shared rooms. So make sure you put entire place here. Okay, go ahead and put in your address of the resort here. Now, if you want the Airbnb ambassador to take over, put in your address here, press next. I don't need you guys to do anything else. All I need you to do is press this save and exit button. Once you press that, we can send you what's called an edit request, and then you can allow us to finish the listing for you. So if you want your Airbnb ambassador to help you, go ahead and stop the video now. For those people who prefer to do it themselves, let's move on. Okay? So I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Put in however many guest beds and bedrooms are in your unit. Just remember that we can configure beds a little bit later. So, this is a two-bedroom unit. It does have a king in the first bedroom, a king in the second, and a sofa bed in the living room. So we put 3 beds here. And we can configure bed types later, and I'll show that to you as well. Make sure you add the facilities that are available at your resort. Put in your photos. Just keep in mind when you do put in photos, a lot of times when people are looking, they'll see the first 3 photos combined in the thumbnail view. So I usually recommend showing a picture of the pool, a nice picture of the bedroom, and if you have a kitchen, put the kitchen in there too. So now they're going to see this as the thumbnail pic, which I think is pretty sellable. Okay, go ahead and add all your other photos, and if you want to add more, just drag them into here or press the upload button here. Try to create a catchy title. Some things that you might want to highlight is that you have ocean view, you have a full kitchen, there's a pool and a gym. This is something you really want to try to think about and put some effort in to make it catchy as your title. Then go ahead and put your description in. Just keep in mind in the next screen when we get to the more advanced settings, we'll have a lot more than 500 characters to put much more information. This is just the initial view, like I said at the beginning of the video. Okay, just keep in mind that by default, it actually ticks this little button. This is going to give a 20% discount. I thought that was a little bit sneaky that they snuck that in there. I don't like that. So just go ahead. If you don't want to offer a 20% discount for the first 3 reservations, go ahead and untick that box. Put your nightly price in. Now it's suggesting 72 to 120 based on the area, but this is a Wyndham Vacation Resorts 2-bedroom luxury villa, ocean view. We're pricing it at 350. A lot of those units are going for 400 to 500 a night, so we're still extremely competitive. So sometimes this can be confusing because it's actually doing a comparative analysis of shared apartments, regular apartments. Um, so you just kind of have to do your own research. One way to do that is to look on other rental websites to see what other people are renting it for, or the hotel itself. Or you can put the address into Airbnb, zoom in on the area, and see what other competitors are actually listing um, your unit for if you do own a timeshare unit. Okay, this usually isn't an issue at any of the resorts. It's possible that they have security cameras though, so you could probably tick that, but I'm guessing weapons and dangerous animals most likely won't be an issue. Then click on review your listing. And this will be the final step. And you can go ahead and press the Save Your Listing button. Once you do that, it will initially kind of get your listing live, but there is some more advanced settings that you need to change after this screen. Let me explain some of those to you. Your cancellation policy. It didn't let us change the cancellation policy here, which is very important. So we're most likely going to want to change that to strict. It gives a flexible cancellation policy by default. We're also going to want to make the dates unavailable by default. Airbnb will open up your entire year of dates. That can be very problematic. So, and once we publish this, we can go to the advanced settings. We can block our dates by default. That will block our whole calendar because, like I said, it opens up your whole year by default. And then we only open up the dates we want. Okay? Another thing is instant book. By default, Airbnb turns instant book on. What does that mean? It means that if somebody makes a request, they don't need to ask you for permission. They make a request that charges their credit card and they're booked in. If you turn that off, people will have to message you first and you'll manually approve or reject their reservation requests. Okay? Um, And that's about it. So that's going to be in my second video. This is just the starter video to get you guys started. Like I said, if you are using an Airbnb ambassador, just right at the beginning, press the save and exit button after you've put in the address. We can take over. We can do all this hard work for you. If not, please follow this tutorial and watch my second video, which is going to show you all the other tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, guys. Just one other thing, if you do want to sign up or have friends that want to sign up, we have a promo link here. To do that, you're going to go to www.airbnb.com/r/timeshare. Okay, that's our promo link. So go ahead and sign up on that link, and thank you very much.